You really need to know someone that you can entrust. Maybe you have friends here, locals, that can help you. You need to know how to use the small bills and coins here in the Philippines.
The problem also when you ride a local transportation, it's really hard. First thing, you have to take note, make sure that the meter is on.
Yes, it's better to be intimidating so that they can put boundaries. All you need to do is don't give them money, because once you give them money,
Welcome to our YouTube channel.
My name is Esmi.
It's me, Roger, and welcome to Roger and Ismi Vlogs.
So, our topic or our subject today, guys, is act like a local by knowing these important things.
Okay, so daghang salamat sa inyong pagigugma o pagsuporta sa among channel.
Thank you so much for your love and support, guys. And if you're new to this channel, don't forget to click like, share, and subscribe. And hit the notification bell for new uploads or new videos. So I believe you miss me, guys, because you were asking, where is Esmi? So guys,
Actually, they're asking.
they're
Where
really
is Esmi?
asking. So guys, our nanny went to the mountains because she had a problem with her mom, because her mom was sick. So that's the reason why I'm the one taking care of Haley.
Yes, I saw the video that I made an interview with with a guest, and
Yes.
they're asking, "Where are you, Esmi?"
There's no problem or anything, guys. We just had minor setbacks because of our nanny. She would come back tomorrow.
Hopefully.
Yes, hopefully. It's raining right now, and the only thing that is a hindrance to her is the river that they would cross before going to the highway.
Speaking of weather, the weather right now is really bad, right?
Cloudy, raining. Yeah, it's all. I think it's a beginning of rainy season.
Yeah. Once again, guys, rainy season is not like every day will rain, but there's like, in a week maybe twice or three times.
What are these things that are important to know? So guys, if you want to stay here for a long time, you really need to know someone that you can entrust. Maybe you have friends here, locals, that can help you to find an apartment, a rental apartment.
Absolutely, because when you are here in the Philippines, it's really hard to find a place which is comfortable for your stay. And mostly apartments are fully booked. Maybe there are some which are available, but really small.
Yes, especially if they know if it's a foreigner, they would increase the price right away instead of the normal price that they advertise in Facebook. They would directly increase it when they know if it's a foreigner that would stay there.
Yes, like for example, Greg. So he's trying to find an apartment or a place to stay here in San Carlos. So it's really hard for him, and actually he roamed around, but a couple of days still he can find a place to stay.
Yes.
Then luckily, he went here in our place, and we suggested to like help him to find a place to stay, and nearby, good thing it's available.
Yes, and it's much more convenient for him. The space is bigger, and he's a tall guy, so the ceiling is also good for his height.
Absolutely. So again, you have to plan your place to stay or an apartment before coming here in the Philippines. So if you have a Filipino or local friend, that would be much better.
Or your Filipina is okay to help you, and she really knows the area pretty well, much better that you and your Filipina would be the one searching for a rental apartment.
Absolutely. So And the
Yes.
next one is
You need to know how to use the small bills and coins here in the Philippines. So our coins is consists of peso, which is 1 peso, 5 peso, 10 peso. So let's start with the coins. So this is the 1 peso. This is the old 1 peso.
yes, and we have the
The
new
new
one
one.
here.
So it's way different than the new one. Next is
The
the 5
five.
peso.
The
5
5 peso.
This one is the old version of the 5 peso.
And this one
It's
is
the
the
new
new
one.
one. So totally different.
Next is the
The
10
10.
peso. So we have the old
The old
version.
one or the old version. Actually, we have the new one, and I will just show it on the screen.
Yes.
The 10
And
and
small bills are 20, 50, and
yeah,
100. So this is
the 20.
Yes. This is the 50. This is the 50 pesos, guys. And we have the 100 peso. So why would you have small bills and coins just in case? Because it's way convenient for you to have small bills. Because most of the people would take advantage if you have big bills
Let's
like
say
500 or 1,000. So it's way better for you to have those small bills and coins because most of the public transportation here prefer coins and small bills.
Yeah, and that's the main issue or the problem also when you ride a local transportation. It's really hard for them to give a change, especially
Yes.
if you have 500 peso or 1,000 peso. You have to find a place to get
The change.
the change.
Yes.
Then that's why we were doing this so that you will know what are those small bills and the coins here in the Philippines that you
Yes.
can use in your daily basis.
You'll be guided because most of the time, like tricycle drivers or drivers to be exact, early morning or in the morning, they just drive so they don't have any change.
Yeah.
Yes.
You don't have enough change for your 500 peso or 1,000 peso. And by a chance also if you want to ride a jeepney, so same thing. Much better you have
Coins.
those coins or small bills in your pocket.
Yes, it's much more preferable. And this is the most important part is you need to be friends with the locals that is surrounding there, especially if you would stay there for quite some time or you'll be staying there a long time. So say for example, there's a small carinderia or a store there, you can be friends with the vendor.
Yeah, vendors or even the locals or the people in that city or town. You can ask them how much is
The
the
fare.
fare or how much is the, let's say for example, the tricycle or the jeepney. How much is the fare for that or going to the place, and then in addition to that also you have to know the route or the
Yeah.
place that you'll be like going to so that
Yes.
it's easy for you to navigate. And if you are in like big cities like Cebu or Manila, it's really important to use a Google Maps or a GPS.
Yes.
When riding a taxi, this is the worst cases or scenario that possibly some of the drivers or taxi drivers will do. First thing, you have to take note, make sure that the meter is on
Yes.
before getting inside the taxi. Like I said earlier, like I mentioned, you should have like GPS or Google Maps.
Yeah, and it's better for you to put it in loudspeaker.
Yeah,
So
so-
that the driver can really listen to it and hear it.
Yeah.
Because there's no chances for them to
Like roam
swindle
around.
you.
Swindle,
Yeah.
absolutely.
There's no chances for them to swindle you because they can hear the GPS.
Yeah, because the GPS will say there's a voice that okay, turn right, turn,
Turn
left.
left. Yeah,
so
it's-
you can really hear that.
Yes, it's way better. And it's better for you too. Next, you should try to know basic words because once a driver can hear you speaking our language, they would get intimidated or they would feel that, oh, I think he already knows the place.
Yeah, or locals or the drivers would think that you are here in the Philippines for quite long.
Yes.
So it's better to know the basic words or common words that they use or the local use in the daily basis.
So in Tagalog, if you say like you want to stop there at that place, in Tagalog they say para lang,
Or
Para.
dito lang po.
dito lang po. Or in Visaya, if you're in the Visayan areas, you say dire lang, dire lang. So don't worry guys, we would just put that on type so that you would know.
Absolutely. And then if you want to call a tricycle, jeepney, or a taxi, all you need to do is to raise your hand.
Yes, in order for you to get their attention. So most of the drivers would argue, compete to each other, especially if they know that you're a foreigner, because most foreigners give bigger tips or bigger money compared to locals.
Absolutely. And we want to share this also. The driver would not like ask how much you're gonna pay.
Yeah.
They will just say it's up to you.
Yeah, don't actually go in that path, guys. You would always ask, what is the standard or the average price here for people that would ride a tricycle, a taxi, or what is your like basic price?
Yeah, that's why I let them know that you have to ask the local how much is the transportation so that
Yes.
you already have an idea. So when you get off the tricycle or the jeepney, all you need to do is to give the amount or the
Yes,
fare right
exact
away to the
amount.
driver.
And if they would try to say, oh, this is not the exact price that you need to pay, you can just say to them that I already asked you how much is it, right?
Yes.
Yes.
And I already know how much the fare here in the city.
Yes. And if they would try to make an argument, you can ask the tariff.
Yeah,
Yeah.
tariff, or you can report.
You know, it's okay to be friendly, guys. This is one tip too. You need to be intimidating. Because if you have that intimidating face, people here would not try to swindle you, would not try to trick you. Because you're not the type of guy to be messed with. Because
Yeah.
you have that face. You have that intimidating face.
Definitely, and being friendly is really good, but some of the locals would take that as an advantage of, swindling or trying to get money from you.
Yes. So it's better to be intimidating so that they can put boundaries right away and they can directly show respect.
Correct.
Aside from that, there are also beggars here. A lot, not just here in the Philippines, but of course around the world there are beggars. All you need to do is don't give them money, because once you give them money, they will just keep it by themselves. They don't really share it to the others. They would directly ran off and spend the money right away.
Correct.
So why do locals don't help them? Because they already know that they would not save that money for food. They would just spend the money by like drinking beer, alcohol, if they're a drug addict, things that they want to do.
Additional from like drinking alcohol, they will use the money for gambling.
Yeah, gambling is the most common thing. They would go to areas that they can gamble.
Yeah, this is just a suggestion. Instead of giving money, you can give food.
Yeah, it's better to give food. Me and Roger would give food to beggars instead of money, because we know they would just spend it to nonsense things. So thank you so much guys for watching till the end, and I hope to see you in our next vlog. Bye!
Bye.